Hi, today we will be talking about 10 characteristics of a person you should not be friend with. 1. Constantly flaking. A friend who consistently cancels plans last minute or is frequently can be a sign that they don't value your time or prioritize your friendship. They may not be reliable or considerate of your feelings. For example, if you make plans to meet for dinner and they cancel an hour before, claiming they forgot they had other commitments. Tip: have an open conversation with your friend about how their behavior makes you feel and express the importance of reliability in a friendship. If the pattern continues, consider setting boundaries by limiting your availability for last-minute plans or finding alternate ways to spend time with them that don't rely on their commitment. 2. One-sided relationships. If you find that you are always the one reaching out, making plans, or offering support in a friendship without receiving the same in return, it could indicate that the other person is not invested in the relationship. This imbalance can lead to feelings of resentment and loneliness. Example: you are always the one initiating conversations and inviting your friend to hang out. They rarely check in on you or offer their help when you are going through a tough time. Tip: communicate your feelings with your friend and see if they are willing to put effort into balancing the relationship. If they are not responsive or continue to take without giving, consider distancing yourself to focus on friendships that are mutually fulfilling. 3. Negative influence. Friends who consistently bring drama, negativity, or toxic behaviors into your life can drain your energy and impact your well-being. If a friend is constantly gossiping, complaining, criticizing, or encouraging risky behavior, it may be a red flag that they are not a positive influence. Scenario: your friend constantly vents about their problems, criticizes others, and encourages you to engage in behaviors that go against your values or goals. Tip: set boundaries by limiting the time you spend with this friend and avoiding negative topics of conversation. Surround yourself with positive influences who uplift you and align with your values. 4. Lack of empathy. A friend who consistently dismisses your feelings, lacks sensitivity, or fails to show empathy in times of need may not be capable of providing the emotional support that healthy friendships require. Example: you confide in your friend about a difficult situation you are going through, and they respond with indifference or invalidation. Tip: express your need for empathy and understanding to your friend, and observe how they respond. If they continue to show a lack of empathy, consider seeking support from other friends or a therapist who can provide the emotional validation you need. 5. Jealousy or competition. Friends who constantly compare themselves to you, feel envious of your success, or try to one-up you can create tension and insecurity in the friendship. This behavior can be toxic and undermine the foundation of trust and support in the relationship. Scenario: your friend becomes visibly upset or distant when you achieve a milestone or receive praise, and they begin to compete with you in areas such as relationships, career, or appearance. Tip: address the issue directly with your friend and express your concerns about their behavior. Encourage open and honest communication to build trust and mutual respect. If the jealousy persists, consider setting boundaries to protect your achievements and well-being. 6. Manipulative behavior. Friends who manipulate, guilt trip, or exploit your kindness for their own gain can be detrimental to your mental health and self-esteem. Manipulative individuals may use emotional tactics to control your actions or make you feel obligated to fulfill their demands. Example: your friend frequently makes you feel guilty for not prioritizing them, uses emotional blackmail to get what they want, or gaslights you into doubting your perceptions. Tip: recognize these manipulative behaviors and assert your boundaries firmly. Refuse to engage in manipulative tactics and communicate your expectations for a healthy and respectful friendship. Seek support from trusted individuals or a therapist to navigate difficult situations and protect your well-being. 7. Betrayal of trust. Friends who betray your confidence, spread rumors, share personal information without consent, or break promises can erode the foundation of trust in the relationship. Trust is essential in friendships, and repeated betrayals can be a clear signal that the friendship is not healthy or sustainable. Scenario: your friend shares a secret you confided in them, lies to you, or fails to keep their promises consistently. Tip: address the breach of trust with your friend and express how their actions have impacted your feelings. Evaluate whether the friendship can be salvaged through open communication, apologies, and a commitment to rebuilding trust. If the betrayals continue, consider distancing yourself from this friend to protect your boundaries and well-being. 8. Boundary violations. Friends who consistently disregard your boundaries, invade your privacy, or pressure you to go against your values can be toxic to your emotional and mental health. Healthy friendships respect individual boundaries, consent, and personal autonomy. Example: your friend repeatedly ignores your requests for space, shares personal details about you without permission, or pressures you to engage in activities that make you uncomfortable. Tip: assert your boundaries firmly and communicate your expectations for mutual respect in the friendship. If your friend continues to violate your boundaries, reassess the dynamic of the relationship and prioritize your emotional well-being by setting clearer boundaries or distancing yourself from toxic behaviors. 9. Unreliable or unsupportive in times of need. Friends who are consistently unavailable, dismissive, or unsupportive when you are going through difficult times may not have your best interests at heart. Healthy friendships involve mutual support, empathy, and being there for each other during both good and challenging times. Scenario: you experience a personal loss, health crisis, or emotional distress, and your friend is dismissive, absent, or unsympathetic to your needs. Tip: communicate your need for support and understanding with your friend and see if they are willing to show up for you during challenging moments. If their response is lacking or unsupportive, seek comfort and connection from other sources, such as family members, therapists, or friends who prioritize your well-being. 10. Consistent negativity or draining energy. Friends who consistently bring negativity, complaints, or drama into your life can be emotionally draining and impact your mental health. Constant exposure to pessimism, criticism, or toxic energy can create a toxic environment that affects your mood and overall well-being. Example: your friend frequently complains, criticizes others, focuses on the negative aspects of life, or brings drama into every interaction. Tip: set boundaries by limiting your exposure to this negativity and redirecting conversations toward more positive and uplifting topics. Encourage your friend to seek support if they are struggling with negativity and consider how their behavior affects your own mental health. Surround yourself with friends who bring positivity, joy, and balance into your life to cultivate a healthier friendship circle. Thank you.